Police have released images of 10 men they want to question over unrest at the Euro 2020 final at Wembley Stadium. Detectives scoured CCTV and body-worn footage from last Sunday's final between England and Italy. Before the match, some fans were pictured fighting and rushing past guards to gain access to the stadium without tickets. A community in Darlington has come together to repaint a mural after it was defaced with racist graffiti in the early hours of Saturday morning. The artwork was created earlier this week in a show of support for England trio Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho and Bukayo Saka, who missed penalties in the final of Euro 2020.
It's that tiny minority who've allowed us the opportunity to demonstrate that the greater good will always win, love will always conquer hate. And proof of that this morning, when I came down here, one mindless individual created vile abuse on our walls. And I didn't have to, even though I came down to repair it and start painting over it, the community came and did it.
In fact, it's on the front pages of the papers this morning. Several of them looking ahead to coronavirus restrictions easing in England tomorrow, with the government facing growing criticism over its approach. This is the Observer. They have accusations from public health leaders who claim Boris Johnson is letting COVID rip by relaxing measures.
Meanwhile, the Health Secretary's positive COVID test has sparked a number 10 pingdemic. That's according to the Mail on Sunday. The paper quotes a source that warns that half the cabinet could be in isolation by the end of the week because of contact with Sajid Javid over the past few days. And
that's a problem Ben had on the trains yesterday. So many workplaces affected by people self-isolating at the moment. The Telegraph's looking at who to jab and suggesting the government will not give vaccines to all children and teenagers, only those vulnerable getting the jab, although ministers have said a final decision hasn't yet been made.